So we're now catching up with Dan Thompson. Dan, back here at the Gladiators Coliseum for 2024. Looking forward to the season down here?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, I signed sort of halfway through last year for Plymouth, but obviously a run of bad weather put pay to me ever getting started here, and injury as well. So yeah, looking forward to a full season with the Gladiators. The team looks good, and hopefully we can bring some silverware to Plymouth.
It's an interesting looking team. Obviously your brother's here as well, but it's an interesting looking team in as much that you've not really got an out and out top end or bottom end. It's everyone seems to be there and everyone needs to do their bit.
Yeah, we are built differently to most teams. Obviously we've got issues with Nico being injured in Argentina, I think it was. But you know, we've got firepower throughout, and probably where we're stronger than most is our reserves. Obviously we've got Joe and Jacob will start a reserve, and obviously they're probably the strongest pairing in the league, I'd say. So yeah, we've got firepower all throughout the team, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, good stuff. So reflections on 2023, obviously all three leagues for yourself last year, and a busy one, but some real good meetings as well to look back on for that season last year.
Yeah, it was a busy one, particularly in the Premiership. That's where I was riding most. I enjoyed my time with Ipswich, and I'm back with them again this year. Finished the year off with winning the under-19 title, which was one of my goals for last year. So yeah, it left me hungry for this year, and looking forward to continuing with Ipswich and obviously here at Plymouth.
Yeah, and it's interesting, isn't it? Because, and I'll ask your brother this as well, but obviously earlier in your careers you were there with the Lion Cubs and riding together, and now you're rivals racing for different clubs up in the Premiership and then come back together every week for this. How does that kind of work? Do you have much to do with each other for the Premiership, or are you just very much two separate entities?
Yeah, you know, I think everyone sort of starts off with their home track club as where they grow up. They maybe come into a National League team there and develop, but obviously at some point you have to move on, learn new tracks and stuff. Obviously Joe's back with Leicester this year. He wasn't in the Premiership with them last year, but yeah, we do have a bit of rivalry, but as long as we're both doing well and we're achieving our goals, then we're happy for each other. So yeah.
Yeah, there's no sitting around at Christmas dinner totting up the points and seeing who's got the highest average.
No, it's like if one of us isn't riding on the night, I'll go and help, or just support each other, give each other advice. If one of us has been to a track in the year that the other hasn't, we'll sort of give a few pointers, try and help where we can. No, but it's just fun to be riding with him again in the team, at least, with me not being in the National League this year. So yeah, I think we'll have some fun times here.
Yeah, and not doing the National League obviously will sort of reduce the number of meetings you're doing, and I would imagine that last year was exhausting at times, and this season you can concentrate a bit more on what you're doing.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, for riders like me and Alfie, we do the National League last year purely for more meetings. I mean, the level of the National League we were at the top end of it, but it's still 10-15 extra meetings, which it makes the calendar a lot busier, but this year I feel I'm in the position to let go of that now and try and focus on the more professional racing.
Yeah, good stuff. So we're here on the circuit right now. Obviously it's completely different. We've asked everybody about the circuit. We know that the weather's not been kind, so perhaps the surface isn't right, but we can have a good look at the shape, and yeah, it's certainly different, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously impressive the work they've done over the winter. It shows they've got high ambitions for the club. They want to make things better. Obviously the racing has always been good close here, with it being so small, but it should just allow a bit more passing on the top end. But obviously with the weather they've had, the surface is a little too soft to ride today. But hopefully we can get going, whether it's next week or in a few weeks' time. But no, the shape looks good, and Mark's worked really hard on the track. So yeah, just want to say thank you to him and all the people who have backed him.
Great stuff. Well done. Good luck for this season. Great to see you in the Gladiators colours. Hope it all goes well, and looking forward to seeing you at the track.
Thank you.